It also could be an ET craft. It was moving.
It seemed like it was staying still. It was hard for me to see it drop down because of the movement of camera, and I think Rob's camera was definitely still. A jet, if it was flying towards us, would we have heard it? If it was flying away, it would have got smaller. I actually can't believe we're here. The vibe is strong. It's making me emotional.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Tickets there. Tickets
it's a dream come true to be here.
Well, and me too.
It's Lauren Kurth, and we are on location in Uluru, Australia. Gone. I got a good recording of it. I'm not sure.
Okay, well, this is what I had here.
I'm not sure what it was, but it had looked like a sphere. But then when I zoomed in, it had edges on it and things. It's hard to say if it was moving because I'm not on a tripod. This is it here. I'll zoom in. Oh.
Yeah, it's so hard to tell in there, but I can motion track that.
I'll go a bit closer. Oh. And then it just disappeared. It dropped down and I lost it. And you can definitely see it on yours moving into a darker area.
Mm-hmm. Mine was filmed in full spectrum.
Awesome. It just stood out. It's really, really luminous. Can we see it again on your full spectrum?
Yeah. So then I go to other cameras. So then I was looking at other parts.
Wow. That's a good sign. What can you see? Is that a star? It's so beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited about that sighting. You know, a series of high strangeness events that drew us to that spot, to the point where if the car hadn't been strangely beeping, we wouldn't have seen it.
See, here's the original one, so I'll just show part of it. This is motion tracked.
There's something very shiny. Yeah.
I've seen jets way off on the horizon under the sun, and they look sort of similar to this. I'm not saying it is a jet, it could be. This is your wings and so on. It also could be a cloud. It also could be an ET craft. It was moving.
It seemed like it was staying still. It was hard for me to see it drop down because of the movement of camera, and I think Rob's camera was definitely still. A jet, if it was flying towards us, would we have heard it? If it was flying away, it would have got smaller.
If it's flying towards us, it will generally be going up.
Up, yeah.
If it's flying away, it's generally going to be going down because you're getting further away. It's kind of not sharp enough for a jet. I know that there's atmospheric distortion, but not to this degree. If it's distorted that much, then you're probably not going to see it at all. We don't know what it was.
The thing is with a jet as well, depending on how far away it is though, you usually hear it.
Now, as a cloud, it seemed very bright for a cloud. Just when you think it might be one thing, it could possibly be something else.
And clouds, you know, as far as disappearing like that, I know they can do that, but do they drop down?
Not when it's so far away also. No. Unless we're up there taking a close look, we really don't know.
No. But we can't deny that we had a whole lot of high strangeness with the car beforehand. That certainly was part of the factor as why we were there.
It's a toughie. It goes into the file of UFO. Unidentified flying or floating object. touching the rock.
Touching the
This
rock.
is part of Ayers Rock. You're not really allowed to touch Ayers Rock itself because they've got fences around it, but this has come off the rock, so off of Ayers Rock, so that's good enough for me.
Really centered. Just as we drove, like just my heart opening. This is holding ancient feminine wisdom. This is beautiful. We should bring them all up here. Modality? What? What's happened with me, Kenny? We want energy, we want beings to come into our circle, to come to us, you know. We've lots of people are filming lights in the sky, UFOs and things, and the world needs to see more than that, and we want them to come in where we can feel them, and we've had healing from them before, and we've sensed them and seen them, and people have even taken photos and other skywatchers with infrared, with the night vision. So that's what we're here for. Uluru's the solar plex of the planet, the feeling centre, and we want to feel something.
Where does it go?
And I think too, what they're showing you, you were saying it's a metaphysical thing. To put the gear down and get into the meditation and get into the space, getting into the energy of contact. Meditation is key because it expands your perception and your awareness of what you can perceive. And a lot of this stuff isn't physical. You look at Damien, a lot of his photos, they look like plasma crafts. They're not your metal disc like what we used to see. So to perceive those things, you have to meditate and open yourself up to perceiving it.
The truth is, we've seen many lights in the sky, and we need to advance further. I mean, we do want to make contact. So I think they are teaching us and showing us, getting us ready. We have to get used to all these weird physical things. See, the light's not working. It's always worked. And yet there's power because watch. In our normal everyday life, we're not used to that. You hear about it on TV, but think it's mostly fiction. So we're actually experiencing physical things, and that's pretty freaky for a lot of people. When we left where we were doing the night sky watching, I marked as a favorite. Okay, and there it is. And we went, what we believed was towards the town of Ayers Rock. But according to this, we actually drove the other way, and we're way over here now. And according to this, we're going east, which is impossible. Absolutely impossible. So I think they're actually getting us used to it, getting us desensitized towards these things. We're driving away from where we're staying, and we have no cell service. We did have cell service where we were. So we're getting further and further away. So be careful what you ask for. We do want to make contact, and how we're going to do it is probably not up to us. They seem to be teaching us and getting us ready for it, which includes getting past just seeing things in the sky. There's a lot more learning on different levels that's going to happen, and whatever happens will be what it is, and there's no reason to be disappointed. We're in a friggin' matrix.
We're in a matrix.